This is the team I prepared to be accessible to this boss. As you can see, in Stage 2, we need to reduce 6 turns of defense up. Using Zoro versus Lucci, there are 4 turns of blowaway in the top row. This means the captain and co-captains are in FC positions. We can use Peter and Mercury, or we can use INT Kuma or PSY Kuma as a friend captain. Either is fine.
聖人俺はただの気弱なパシフィスタだ。
In the final stage, there are 4 turns of barrier and 1 turn of nullification shield, so we can use Luffy and Bonnie's special to penetrate it. But Kid and Killer won't be able to penetrate it. We see orb-based damage reduction. This can be dealt with using Rainbow Orbs by Kuma. The 10 turns left Columbine can be dealt with using Kuma and Sanji and Reju, which is why I put it on the right. Special reverse can be dealt with using Kuma's special or Luffy and Bonnie's EX Super. I'll use Kid and Killer to increase the boost chain limit, boosting the chain from Zoro's rush and subsequent attacks. INT support for Lubin is needed. A ship is not needed. My Kid and Killer haven't maxed out their limit break yet, so I'll have to farm them in the ongoing treasure map, TM event. This is the team I prepared to be accessible to this boss. As you can see, in Stage 2, we need to reduce 10 turns of top row binds. I'll use Kuma and Rei's support on Lubin. The rainbow barrier isn't a concern because of Kuma. In the final stage, we see 0-1 turn nullification shield and 10 turns to spare, so we can use Lubin's special to overcome them. We have a 0-6 turns decrease in chain multiplier and chain multiplier limit, so I can use TM Sabo, although it doesn't quite fit this team, to deal with it. With 5 turns blowaway, similar to the Dex boss, we can use Peter and Mercury INT Kuma as co-captain. We see that setting a chain or boosting a chain addition will trigger the chain multiplier limit effect from the boss, so avoid using it. Additionally, when defeated, the boss will deal 156,560 damage, so I need to use Nami/Karina to get the damage reduction effect. Nami/Karina will also remove 0-6 turns of the defense up. The remaining defense up effect will be provided by Tashigi's support on Zoro. Tashigi can be obtained from the treasure shop. Buy 6 copies from the shop. The reason I'm using the TM Sabo and Zoro versus Noosjuro is because They can support each other and greatly enhance attack power. Activate Zoro's VS effect, then activate M Sabo's special and activate Zoro's special. That will be a great combo. Rayleigh support for Lubon is needed, ships not needed. My TM Sabo hasn't maxed out his limit break yet, so I'll have to farm him in the ongoing treasure map event. Full batch team for Dex normal boss. Start with INT type with 2 new units. This way when you swap them, they will be the correct type. Remember to put STR support on the 02 new units. In stage 02, using Peter and Workery to remove defense up and reduce blowaway effects. In stage 3, using the Doberman to remove orb-based damage reduction. Using Peter and Workery's EX Super first to activate the overhealing effect before using Doberman to optimize damage. Using Mars and Saturn to reduce barrier and bind effects. And using Sakazuki to remove 1 more barrier. Using Amugu to remove damage nullification shield effects. For PSY normal boss, start with STR type with 2 new units. This way, when you swap them, they will be the correct type. Remember to put INT support on the 02 new units. Stage 02, using Mars and Saturn to remove 03 turns of the Rainbow Barrier and the Bind effect. Stage 03, using Imu to remove 01 turns damage nullification shield. However, you must activate EX Special first to use effect number 1, avoiding setting a chain to trigger another effect from the boss. Using Peter and Workery to remove the defense up effect and Ethan to remove the decrease chain multiplier growth effect. Using Doberman to remove despair and create a rainbow shield to avoid taking damage when defeated by the boss. For detailed information on playthrough this, please refer to the videos from other wells later. It's highly likely I won't have any new units,